Welcome to Evolving Beings YouTube channel. Today we look at Ashoka University's application process for the year 2024-25. As you may know, that they launched the undergraduate application on October 10th, a few days earlier this month. And I'm creating this video to focus specifically on the essay section of the application. Here's what we have. We will look at the undergraduate application form, particularly look at the questions that they have added to the application this year and see how we can tackle them. This year, what they have done is they've actually released the application on October 10th, and this marks the starting of the application cycle. And what this does is it gives students enough time to prepare for the R1 submission, which is on November 27th. Now, there are certain changes in the essay section of the application, and and there are also new prompts that they have added. We need to look at that in detail. The purpose of this video is to just help you navigate through the new essay prompts and to offer some insights that will help you in answering those questions. So, what we have is they've added two prompts. Prompt one has two options within it. That means you can choose either option A or option B to answer the question. And then prompt two is compulsory, and there are no options. Now, in prompt A, option A, in prompt one, part A, which is the first option that you have, is of 400 words. It says, the question says, in the course of an Ashoka education, you will learn to unlearn and question opinions and beliefs that are important to your community and or to you. Reflect on an important belief or opinion that you previously held, which you questioned and examined. What initiated your thinking? What different points of view did your research reveal? And what was the final result? This question is of 400 words. So either you can choose to answer this question or move to the second option, which is part B. This question says, describe a scientific, technological, or mathematical concept that has influenced you or is an important part of your daily decision making process. What different points of view has your research on this concept revealed? How do you think this concept will impact the larger global community? Again, this is of 400 words. The second prompt talks about a personal experience, and this is a much shorter essay. It says, share with us an important experience or moment in your life which has significantly shaped you as a person or offered you a new perspective. Provide relevant details to help us understand you better. This is for 150 words, and this is mandatory. You need to attempt it. Moving on, I wanted to share some guidelines with you to help you address these questions effectively. Now, these are four tips that I've added to this video. Make sure you watch till the end, as the last tip is one of the most critical ones that is important to keep in mind. So, back to the video, we've got some of these writing tips. Tip number one is, it is important to understand that it's not which question you are answering, rather how you are tackling that question, which is more important. And what I mean by this is that, are you reflecting enough on your application? Are you thinking critically from multiple lenses and inculcating all the skill sets that Ashoka is looking for? So, that is what is more important while answering the questions rather than which question we choose. The second tip is in terms of highlighting the skill sets that Ashoka is looking for. So, what are the qualities? And let me bring this back here. What are some of the qualities that Ashoka University is seeking? Ashoka is a multidisciplinary liberal arts program. They focus on broad based learning as well as in depth analysis. Now, what you need to do is display to them that you have the ability to present ideas from multiple lenses, that you're able to think critically, and you're able to present your ideas effectively in a nutshell or in a shorter span of the word limit here in this case. So, those are some of the qualities that Ashoka is looking for, and make sure that your essay integrates that. The third important tip is to use specific examples. Now, often in my engagement with students, I see them share generic details when answering questions. For instance, recently I was working with a student and we were discussing the activity section, and she said that, I worked as a as a member of the music festival where I helped in financial planning of the festival. Now, stating this is not enough. What is required is that you need to give specifics. So I helped her reframe that particular activity by saying that I spoke to 15 to 20 donors and raised 15 lakh rupees that was distributed to different teams of the festival based on the budget. Now, this statement gives a very specific insight into the nature of the activity. What did you do in fundraising? How many people did you speak to? How much money did you raise? And how was that money used? So it's very important to give specific examples while you're talking about whatever you have done, and also this is relevant for the essay section. The last and the most awaited tip: it is important to be honest in your application. Do not in any way try to exaggerate or undermine anything that you've done. State it as is. Do not have any misleading statements, because what happens is sometimes if things don't add up, it may raise a question mark or a red flag in the mind of the admissions committee member. And they may ask you questions in the interview on that as well, which you may not be able to address as effectively. So it's very important to stay honest with all your responses. That's all we have for today. And in case I wish you the best of luck for your Ashoka application. In case you wish to stay in touch and you need more help, you can find my contact details here on the slide and I'll be able to assist you further. Thank you so much and good luck with your application. See you in the next video.